All right, guys. This is reassurance of disbursement and information regarding what has been going on behind closed doors and accumulation and uh, piling up of lists, which is going to be enlisted in disbursement. And this information is very vital. And I believe there is something you must take home by the time you listen to this VN. Make sure you subscribe to the update for more information and see you in my next post, guys. And bye for now.
None of the grants that are set to disburse would see our end. We are going to be the one to see their end. In other words, we are going to be the one to outlive all of the grant that has been set to disburse within the country. So stay alive. Don't ever be discouraged. Don't ever give up hope, because it will happen right in your very life. It won't be a posthumous award or a posthumous disbursement that we are going to have. You're going to be disbursed to while you are in health, and you are going to spend your fund in health. You're not going to spend your fund in hospital. You're not going to spend your fund in derogatory cases or issues of life. You're going to spend your fund in health, wealth, and sound mind, because that is your portion. All right, so the timeline is actually unfolding, and for those of us that are still believers in this ecosystem, that believe that the grant is going to be disbursed come what may, the timeline is unfolding. So stay vigilant, every UAAG subscribers. The grand disbursement is going to be sooner than later. Prepare and don't hold your breath, because you need your breath to stay alive. All right, so updates will soon be landing here. Stay patient, stay vigilant, stay at alert, and make sure you take important cognizance of all of these things that I'm going to list for you as your alert drops. All right, as we are in expectation of the UAG disbursement any moment, let us apply these security architecture measures. Number one, make sure that you keep your grant award information very, very confidential. Did you hear that? Keep your grant award information very, very confidential. Confidential means that keep it to yourself. You don't have to be exhilarative concerning what has come. Oh, thank God, oh, they have paid me. Oh, thank God, oh, it's time to galavan. Oh, thank God, oh, it's time to flex. Oh, thank God, oh, let us go to Mr. Biggs and Juventus. There's nothing like that. All right? You just have to keep the profile very low. Keep your information very, very confidential and classified. Secondly, be very, very cautious. In other words, be careful of phishing scams and fraudulent emails. A lot of people will start sending you unsolicited mails to divert your course away from the pattern. This is the time to be careful. Ensure that you limit yourself right within the emails that you know, coming from people that you know, not unauthorized fellows. So phishing scams, unsolicited bulk emails, spams that comes from fraudsters and scammers and hackers. Please, as much as possible, be careful of them. Then thirdly, secure your bank accounts and cards. This is quite so sacrosanct and very important. Secure your bank accounts and cards. Keep your cards to yourself. Ensure to keep a profile. All right? Don't just be careless. This is the time that carelessness should not be thrown out of the window, or caution rather, I beg your pardon. Caution should not be thrown out of the window. You should be careful and not careless. Monitor your account regularly. That's the fourth one. And the fifth one, ensure to avoid sharing sensitive information to people. Don't be the CNN in Nigeria. Ensure to keep sensitive information to yourself. Stop sharing them. All right? Stop disseminating them. Keep a low profile. All right? Then use a strong password. Invest also wisely. In fact, this is quite so important. ensure to invest wisely. As you receive your phone, invest wisely. Don't grab all your two hands, the 10 fingers, into your mouth, and because you have waited for this long, you say, well, this is the time to rejoice, this is time to enjoy. Then you threw a party, and in the party somebody is not satisfied, bottles have been broken, before you know, fight break out, and before you know, bloods begin. God forbid. It is unwise to spread everything that is supposed to be within outside, especially when you have waited for this long. Be wise. You have to be wise. Invest your fund in profitable businesses that could bring returns for you, that could earn you, repeated streams of income. Don't just flutter on everything and finish them in a month. All right, that is quite unwise. Then keep records and ensure to report suspicious activities whenever you notice them, even before the grant drops and after it drops. Anywhere you notice suspicious, fraudulent activities, hackers activities, report them to the appropriate authorities. And lest we forget this, ensure to stay informed. Stay very informed on this channel. It's a channel of dissemination of information. Ensure to keep yourself glued to this, so that anytime we drop information, you know what to do in time, because information is the lifeblood of everyone that is in expectation. When you are informed, you will never be deformed. So stay alert, stay informed, stay available. Whenever information drops, pick it up and do what is needful. Rather, either from Theobarth angle, or from Supreme angle, or from Centrita or UAAG, ensure that you stay up to date and informed. All right. Then I also need to add this. That for the intervention fund, that the information has been out a couple of days ago, that all those that prefer to be in Abuja for the physical verification, ensure the documents that you are to bring along are the 3 ARC files, which consist of the plastic or paper files, and are not acceptable. All right, the paper or plastic files, are not acceptable, but 3 ARC files are acceptable. Then 6 passport photographs of the CEO, and for each board member, 2 should be in each of the files. And the last of the document is that a set of photocopies for all the incorporation documents and ID cards. So don't ever forget to take all of these things alongside with you as you go to Abuja. And also, every organization that is no longer interested in the program, they have an option to pull out immediately, in fact completely. And all they need to do is just to inform their coordinators that they are no more interested and that they want to opt out, and easily they can get out of the scheme. So the date for the verification exercise will soon be announced, as was declared by the Secretary of the Intervention Fund. I just say, let me quickly announce this so that we don't get to miss out on this. All right, so stay alert, stay alive, and stay fine.